So, going to do a market recap for this week on Nasdaq, and then I'm also going to go through news for next week. So, interesting to say the least. A lot of these days, it looks cleaner on the daily than it was. A lot of these days were not the best. We did not have a lot of good price action days. Um, if anything, you would have had to take in a lot of small scalps. And I'm not the biggest fan of small scalps. So, but here on the daily, we see we closed bullish. Overall, weekly was bullish. First couple days were not a lot of volume, and then these last 3 days were pretty good. Um, no real reactions off of sweeping really any lows. Uh, we didn't really take out anything. We were just continuing to move up. But we'll get more information, kind of what was going on once we move to the 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, we had a lot of these seek and destroy days. Um, I don't really use this indicator for that. I just really use it um, for showing the highlight areas for what time frame it is for New York, Asia, London. But a lot of times it did show the indicator that it is a seek and destroy day, and then there kind of wasn't anything. So 4 hour, again, we didn't really sweep any liquidity necessarily and get a strong reaction to the other side, to the other way. Was a lot of just chop action like we see this whole day on Tuesday. I remember was terrible. So we'll move on to the hourly. Uh, Hourly kind of gives us a somewhat better look. So this was like a common theme for this entire week was these almost fake outs. Like this would have been a great trade to take here if we mark out these highs, because I remember we had these highs and then this internal high. That's why it was a potential seek and destroy day there, was because we had these highs right here and these highs right here that were likely going to get taken out and get a strong move down. We never took them out. So we never took them out. We were right next to them, and then we just moved straight down. So that kind of cooked us. Another issue we had was we had a lot of news. So we obviously see this candle. That's a problem. And then also Wednesday, and then was it Wednesday, Thursday? No. Mm, yeah, so this was our CPI candle, which is a problem. CPI, kind of messes up the market. Obviously, we see we took out these highs, we took out these highs, and then obviously we don't really get a big reaction off of those, and then we just see price continuing to move up, and it just doesn't look good, right? We don't have any setups after that. We did have one half decent looking trade. Yeah, it was right here. So this was actually like a prime setup for me. So we swept out these lows, Asia session lows. We swept out London session lows. And we were also within this really nice bullish hourly order block. So I do remember taking this trade and I got stopped out. So I'm trying to see. Yeah, and then price action ended up looking like this. So not very good. But yeah, it was very rough to say the least. But that was really a common theme throughout the whole week. So this week and last week as well were both really choppy price action weeks. So just got to be really patient. It's not been the best, and really more or less it's just frustrating having to watch these. We just don't get any reactions off of anything. We just are just like kind of moving in these directions. So uh, now I'm gonna go over news for next week. Monday. Oh, MLK Day. So markets closed Monday. Uh, Tuesday nothing. Or Tuesday's nothing. Wednesday nothing. Thursday unemployment. Friday PMI. So at 9:45. Ooh, okay, that's not happening. So, um, yeah. So next week's pretty good. We have two red folder days, and then markets literally closed on Monday. So because of MLK Day. So that's pretty much it for recap and news for next week. Gonna be interesting to see how price action is next week. Obviously, we won't be trading until Tuesday because market is closed Monday. So that's pretty much it. Yeah.